What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the BBB Gaming News Channel. If you want to hear the other side of the news, subscribe and turn on notifications. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the situation surrounding ZLANER and the way in which he snapped onto Krampus. But it's not just that, it's the people defending him over on Twitter. So, let's crack on with the news. We recently put a video out demonstrating how a YouTuber who goes by the name of Puddin actually posted a clip to Twitter of ZLANER where his aim appeared to lock onto Krampus in Call of Duty Warzone Caldera. And in that tweet it was quite fascinating the way in which Puddin went into detail about it. And we've since seen the video where it was posted in full quality on ZLANER's YouTube channel. And there has been a follow-up video surrounding that where we've asked the community to come together to try and recreate exactly what happened to ZLANER in that clip to see whether or not it could be plausible aim assist or whether or not something was running in the background to assist him. Today's video is not so much about ZLANER and the actual clip. It's about the people who are always there to defend these top-level content creators who always seem to have suspicious moments. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to show you a couple of tweets that occurred since this clip actually surfaced. This is a tweet that I actually retweeted from Charlie Intel. He's playing on controller, looks like aim assist. Now, for anybody who has actually seen the footage, you will know that this is a little bit of a joke at this point, the way that Charlie Intel, who is meant to be some form of reputable news source, is in fact just straight out defending ZLANER. At this point, you would expect these types of news sources to just keep their nose out, just in case they were wrong. Because all that will happen if it comes down to it and ZLANER finally comes out and admits to his wrongdoings, Charlie Intel is going to look a hell of a lot worse than he already does, just for defending him. But I think Charlie must have realised that because this tweet disappeared. Yep, that's right, Charlie Intel decided to remove that tweet. He tweeted it, and then shortly after, disappeared. If you even try and click on the link to that tweet now, this is the image you will be met with. It says this tweet has been deleted. Awkward. So it would mean that either Charlie Intel's decided to keep his nose out of the situation because, let's face it, it could go either way. Maybe ZLANER is legit, maybe it actually comes out that this is the moment that actually caught ZLANER cheating, and then Charlie Intel's probably thought, I don't want to be caught up in the middle of that because hey, if I am, it could go either way. It could either be positive for me or it could go negative. And it's not worth a news source putting themselves in that sort of position at all. This tweet has been deleted by Charlie Intel. And just so you guys get a little bit more context to it, it was actually posted on the original tweet from Puddin. And in a response to Puddin, you had Stephen344832661. He commented saying, can either of you please be graceful enough to explain this? Would really appreciate it, after tagging Charlie Intel and Modern Warzone. What I find more strange about this situation is the fact that Modern Warzone didn't bite. Not like him, he's usually first there, and then Charlie Intel usually follows afterwards to defend his boy Modern Warzone. But it just didn't seem to happen this time. It only appeared to be Charlie Intel with a response saying he plays on controller, looks like aim assist. And like we've said and like we've shown, that tweet was actually deleted. I thought this was the end of the story for this one, guys, but it just isn't. It carried on from there. The person with the original tweet showcasing the clip of ZLANER with Krampus, Puddin, decided to go at Charlie Intel a little bit more on Twitter saying, hey, at Charlie Intel, go ahead, delete the idiotic comments you just made on ZLANER official aimbot slip up. You know, the one where you said you think it's just controller aim assist. Ryan with laughter face, pathetic shill. The internet is forever, sir. Remember that. Blowing kiss face. Now, surely Charlie Intel wouldn't comment on this as well after deleting his original comment. Surely not. And it has appeared to have been hours between Charlie Intel posting his original one and this one being made. So let's go and see the comment section of this and see whether or not Charlie Intel decided to bite again. Well, so far no comment from Charlie Intel, but we did find one from Jinxie700085550 saying he can delete, but it's been screenshot. And they've actually shared the image where it's actually been screenshot by myself and tweeted out again. Brilliant. That means more people now have that image saved. Because hey, at the end of the day, it could come back to bite Charlie Intel in the arse. He's called it controller aim assist. But one thing he can hold on to from that tweet is the fact that he says looks like aim assist, and that's brilliant, fair enough, because aimbot also looks like aim assist. Just to make everyone aware, aimbot can look so much like aim assist if you fine tune those settings. Okay, let's see whether or not Charlie Intel decided to bite to this one. After a couple of hours since the initial tweet was made and then deleted by Charlie Intel, they've decided to come out with a little bit more detail in their response, okay? They said, that is correct. After watching it looks like aim assist on controller with the factors of Krampus and variables. Oh, variables. Never forget them. Seems to be rotational aim assist settings. It's okay if you want to keep calling me a shill. If there's real proof of cheating, they should be banned. And I would just like to wonder what Charlie Intel would deem as real proof of cheating. Would that be somebody slipping up and showing a cheat menu? Somebody slipping up and accidentally showing their wall hacks live on stream? Or would that just be simple as a mechanic in the game looking far too advanced than it should be based on built-in mechanics? For example, an aim assist drag looking like a complete aimbot snap? Well, it's up to you guys to decide what you believe to be real proof, but sometimes when you just see something, you just know. But then you've got Charlie Intel coming back now, a couple of hours later, he's had time to think, he's put pen to paper, wrote a couple of drafts, don't like that one, scrunch it up, throw it away, don't like that one, throw it away. Right, he's got the detail there, he's put the effort in after 152,793 attempts, and that is his final draft. He's probably had a couple of messages back and forth with Modern Warzone who's saying, I don't want to comment, I'm too scared. Why don't you just comment this, Charlie? It'll be the best thing you can do. Mustache mullet. So, this is the response that he actually finally gave. So, people are calling Charlie Intel a shill, and rightfully so, because of some of the things they do say just appear to be that much of a, well, shill behaviour. So, this is his response. Now, apparently, it took him a couple of hours to come up with the conclusion that it is rotational aim assist. Now, this part is just for the comedy factor, simple as that. Jinxie, 70008550. They decided to go at Charlie Intel in response to that one we've just seen, where he'd obviously put a lot of effort and time had gone into it, you know. Said, gonna delete this too? Delete assist or rotational delete assist? Get the like, I read that and laughed instantly. I put that in there simply for you guys to be able to enjoy that laughter too, okay? Delete assist or rotational delete assist? Does Charlie Intel use 100% delete assist? Case closed. Well, it would appear that Charlie Intel went full-blown rage deleter and full-blown deleted Jinxie from being able to ever see their tweets again, because in response to that one from Jinxie, Charlie Intel in fact just blocked them. Absolutely fantastic. So if you ever see a tweet from one of these guys, Modern Warzone, Charlie Intel, or anything of the such, just remember that the responses from there are complete bias towards their cause. The ones that they allow to stick around, they don't go out of their way and block people who are supporting the things they say, no. But they will definitely block people who go against the grain and don't agree with their every last word, and that appears to be what's happening here. So is Charlie Intel going to throw himself under the bus alongside ZLANER if it comes out that ZLANER was in fact using some form of aimbot in the clip we've seen where he all of a sudden snaps onto Krampus? Or is Charlie Intel going to back away from this fight and realise that it isn't his fight to fight, and he could get himself and his news outlet into quite a bit of trouble, looking like they are trying to defend and cover up some sort of cheating scandal within the streaming industry? Well guys, when we find out any more about this, we'll be sure to keep you posted here on the BBB Gaming News Channel. But before we go, if you haven't already seen the video on the badboy Beaman channel, I suggest you go and check it out. We are asking for you guys to come and help out. Get involved, go and try and recreate exactly what you've seen in the ZLANER clip, and if you guys can do that to the best of your ability based on all the different variables within that clip, then get it sent over to the email address provided in that video. Then hey, your clip might be featured in the video and we might be able to prove whether or not it was in fact aim assist, rotational aim assist, or aimbot. And if you guys want to stay in touch and up to date with this story right here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Triple B, over and out.